Hello, today I wanted to share the Cat Kit by Pusheen box. This is a new subscription box from Pusheen box and it's made just for cats. The cost for this is about $30 plus shipping and handling if you buy them individually, or if you buy the year-long plan, I think it's about $26, $27. It took about a week for this box to ship since I got the notification, and it does ship separately from the actual Pusheen box. I haven't gotten that one yet, but this one came first. So this is a little bit smaller than the regular Pusheen box. Here's what it looks like on the inside. So I already kind of carved out part of the box. And on the very top, you do get the little note card that has the art design as well as the item descriptions on the back for each of the items included in the box. And I'm guessing from this note card that this quarter's theme would be ice cream. So the first item we have is this bag of treats. It doesn't have any sort of Pusheen labeling or art on it, and this is going to be a semi-dry treat. They are kind of kibble size, I would say, and it says a sardine flavor, but if you read ingredients on the back, it's going to be mainly chicken based. I'm not going to be opening mine up because both of my cats have pretty severe GI problems, and I work with an internist to address their problems, so I can't give them any sort of a random food. They're on specialized prescription diet, so this is not going to work for them, so that's why I'm donating it. The next item we have here is a brush or a comb. Here's what it looks like opened up. It's got this ergonomic handle and the bristles on the bottom. Made entirely from plastic with somewhat flexible bristles at the bottom. And I think this is just a regular kind of comb or brush. The spacing between the bristles are not fine enough to be considered a free comb, but it does feel pretty hefty. Next, we have probably the biggest item in this box, which is a cat food bowl. Here's what the food bowl looks like outside of the box. The body of it is kind of this pink purple color, and it's glazed on all sides, including the bottom, minus the ridges. There's ice cream art all around the base of the food bowl, and there is a kind of family portrait smack in the middle of it. I'm not sure if the camera can pick it up, but there are a lot of these really thin, almost transparent strands inside the bowl when I took it out of the packaging. I assume it's from the styrofoam packaging, so make sure you wash this very, very well before you give it to your cats. I do like that there is a little bit of height to this so that the elevation can help the cats eat more ergonomically, and it is made from ceramic, which would be good for cats that may suffer from chin acne. There are two holes on the bottom, left and right, and it goes directly into the cavity of this bowl. I'm not really sure what the purpose of this is, but it does seem like it can trap water when you're washing it frequently. So that's kind of just a side note. In case you do wash this, make sure that you dry it properly because water can get into those holes and create mold that you can't see. Next, we have this hollow ball toy, and in the description it does say to put cat treats inside. This is what it looks like outside of the packaging. It's Pusheen holding an ice cream sandwich, and you can twist this ball to unlock it and put whatever you want in the middle. Could be cat treats, could be any jingling bells to help the cats play with this. Next is a collar. Here's what the collar looks like up close. It has Pusheen both laying on her back and laying on her stomach. There is this adjustable thing to make it fit around your cat. And lastly, the clasp is going to be one of those safety ones where if it gets snagged on something, the cat can pull it loose. So that's pretty nifty if you're in the market for a new collar. Something to go along with this collar is going to be this tag. So this particular charm is just a bowl of ice cream. There's no Pusheen or anything like that, and it has a lobster claw which you can clip onto the collar. Here is what it would look like if I were to clip it onto the cat collar. Next, we have this bowl of ice cream plush toy, and it does come apart, so you get the cone and 3 different colored balls. I'm not sure if my cats would play with it as a whole, but they will play with it individually. Each of the little component does have a crinkly, so it makes that noise the cats like. I don't think these are infused with catnip, but you can also sprinkle on your own. Lastly, probably the thing I'm most excited for is the cat tunnel. So this tunnel does come with ribbon ties on the side so that you can collapse it if you would like. So this is what it looks like up close. You can see there are prints of Pusheen eating ice cream sandwiches, sundaes, bowls, cones, and saying yummy. There is a little hole about 1/3 way down the tunnel so that your cats can peek out. And it's a pretty typical length, I would say about 2.5 to 3 feet long. I know for sure one of my cats loves tunnels, so she will probably appreciate this one. And that's it for the box. Now it does say that it is an interactive shipping box on the bottom, and you can see that there's a cat poking out of the hole over here. And it has the perforations where you can take out kind of the top circle of this box, and in the back you can see there are perforations where you can also take out part of this backside, which is what I'll do right now. So here's what it looks like fully prepared. I kind of snagged the print here a little bit, so when you're doing it, it might be better to use scissors. So I think according to them, the idea is that your cat would go in here and then pop its head out right here. I have no doubts that my cats can pop out their head through this hole, but I do think this hole is a little bit small. I just measured it. It's about a 4 x 5 inch opening, and I don't have particularly large cats. One of them is 7 pounds, the other one's 8 pounds, and I don't think that they can fit in this opening. So it might be good if you have kittens, but I don't think adult cats on the larger side will be able to fit through this opening. However, I think it still would be interactive that they can sit inside the box like this and then poke their head out here or poke their feet out here, but I don't think you can fit like an upper body through this particular hole if you got bigger cats. So that's kind of it for this box. Now, do I think it's worth it? I think it really depends on your cats. I think if you have a very low maintenance cat or cats, and then this would be a good box for them. It's got toys, it's got food, it's got accessories that they can wear. Now you have really particular cats that can't eat certain foods, doesn't want to wear collars, or doesn't like certain type of toys, then you're not going to be able to use everything in here. For $30, I think it's a fair price, given that you do have the tunnel. Like if you buy a tunnel at the pet store, this thing itself will probably cost you $15 to $20. So that's like half the price of this box right here. My favorite item would be the tunnel, since it's a good value and I know that at least one of my cats will enjoy it. So I think it really just depends on what kind of cat you have. I don't think the cats will really care about how cute Pusheen is. They're cats. They're going to play what they want to play with. They're going to eat what they want to eat. So I think the cuteness is mainly for the owners. Will I continue subscribing to this? I think I will for the meantime. Since I am on the quarterly plan, I can cancel anytime I want. And I'll try to include some video clips of my cat, hopefully using and testing some of the items. So let me know what you think about the box, whether you'll get it, and what your favorite items would be. And I'll catch you guys next time.
So the tunnel's definitely a favorite. She jumped in as soon as I set it down in the living room. You like the tunnel? The Daily Charm I think is a little bit too long for cats, so maybe I'll put that on my keychain. But here's the collar, which is fine around her. She's not really bugged by the collar, but she doesn't like the dangly thing, and she kept trying to play with it. Surprisingly, she actually really likes the ice cream balls. I didn't expect that, but since my cats are short hair, I can't really speak on like any detangling properties of this brush, but I see it more as a massager. It's not very good at getting hairs out from cats, and she does like it when I use it to scratch her butt, so that's probably what I'll use it for. But definitely for, you know, removing hair and de-shedding your cat, this is not going to do very much. Also works as a head scratcher. The brush is probably her favorite item out of the box, just because she hates toys. That's just how she is as a person. So you can see you can get a little bit of hair, but it doesn't really stay on the brush that well. So good as a massager, meh as a brush.